Medical tourism refers to people traveling to a country other than their own to obtain medical treatment. In the past, this usually referred to those who traveled from less developed countries to major medical centers in highly developed countries for treatment unavailable at home. However, in recent years it may equally refer to those from developed countries who travel to third world countries for lower-priced medical treatments. The motivation may be for medical services unavailable or illegal in the home country. Medical tourism most often is for surgeries, cosmetic or otherwise, or similar treatments, though people also travel for dental tourism or fertility tourism. People with rare genetic disorders may travel to countries where the treatment is better understood. However, almost all types of healthcare are available, including psychiatry, alternative medicine, convalescent care, and even burial services. Medical tourists may be subject to a number of risks, such as deep vein thrombosis from air travel or poor post-operative care. Health tourism is a wider term for travels that focus on medical treatments and the use of healthcare services. It covers a wide field of health-oriented tourism ranging from preventive and health-conductive treatment to rehabilitational and curative forms of travel. Wellness tourism is a related field. Factors that have led to the increasing popularity of medical travel include the high cost of healthcare, long wait times for certain procedures, the ease and affordability of international travel, and improvements in both technology and standards of care in many countries. The avoidance of waiting times is the leading factor for medical tourism from the UK, whereas in the US, the main reason is cheaper prices abroad. Many surgery procedures performed in medical tourism destinations cost a fraction of the price they do in other countries. For example, in the United States, a liver transplant that may cost $300,000 used, would generally cost about $91,000 used in Taiwan. A large draw to medical travel is convenience and speed. Countries that operate public healthcare systems often have long wait times for certain operations. For example, an estimated 782,936 Canadian patients spent an average waiting time of 9.4 weeks on medical waiting lists in 2005. Canada has also set waiting time benchmarks for non-urgent medical procedures, including a 26-week waiting period for a hip replacement and a 16-week wait for cataract surgery. In first world countries such as the United States, medical tourism has large growth prospects and potentially destabilizing implications. A forecast by Deloitte Consulting published in August 2008 projected that medical tourism originating in the U.S. could jump by a factor of 10 over the next decade. An estimated 750,000 Americans went abroad for healthcare in 2007, and the report estimated that 1.5 million would seek healthcare outside the U.S. in 2008. The growth in medical tourism has the potential to cost U.S. healthcare providers billions of dollars in lost revenue. An authority at the Harvard Business School stated that medical tourism is promoted much more heavily in the United Kingdom than in the United States. Additionally, some patients in some first world countries are finding that insurance either does not cover orthopedic surgery, such as knee or hip replacement, or limits the choice of the facility, surgeon, or prosthetics to be used. Popular medical travel worldwide destinations include Canada, Costa Rica, Ecuador, India, Israel, Jordan, Malaysia, Mexico, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, Turkey, United States. Popular destinations for cosmetic surgery include Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Ecuador, Mexico, Turkey, Thailand and Ukraine. According to the Sociedad Boliviana de Cirugía Plástica y Reconstructiva, more than 70% of middle and upper-class women in the country have had some form of plastic surgery. Other destination countries include Belgium, Poland, Slovakia, Ukraine and South Africa. Some people travel for assisted pregnancy, such as in vitro fertilization, or surrogacy, or freezing embryos for retroproduction. However, perceptions of medical tourism are not always positive. In places like the US, which has high standards of quality, medical tourism is viewed as risky. In some parts of the world, wider political issues can influence where medical tourists will choose to seek out healthcare. Health tourism providers have developed as intermediaries which unite potential medical tourists with provider hospitals and other organizations. Companies that focus on medical value travel typically provide nurse case managers to assist patients with pre- and post-travel medical issues. They may also help provide resources for follow-up care upon the patient's return. Circumvention tourism is also an area of medical tourism that has grown. Circumvention tourism is travel in order to access medical services that are legal in the destination country but illegal in the home country. This can include travel for fertility treatments that aren't yet approved in the home country, abortion, and doctor-assisted suicide. Abortion tourism can be found most commonly in Europe, where travel between countries is relatively simple. Ireland and Poland, two European countries with highly restrictive abortion laws, have the highest rates of circumvention tourism. In Poland especially, it is estimated that each year nearly 7,000 women travel to the UK, where abortion services are free through the National Health Service. There are also efforts being made by independent organizations and doctors, such as with Women on Waves, to help women circumvent draconian laws in order to access medical services. With Women on Waves, the organization uses a mobile clinic aboard a ship to provide medical abortions in international waters, where the law of the country whose flag is flown applies.